Hey YouTube. Alright, so right now my hair looks a hot mess, so I'm not putting a video on myself. But I wrote this poem while I was at work the other day and kind of just picked up the pen and started writing because the kids were taking a test. And it's been a while since I've actually written anything. It's been a good while. Haven't found the inspiration, or I guess found the pain in my life, or whatever it is. I don't know. I didn't have a muse, and this poem I wrote about a situation that I was going through a couple years back. I mean, I'm not in the situation any longer, but for some reason that was what I needed to write about. So once I get more familiar with my poem and I memorize my poem, I would be doing a better video where you'd actually see my face and you'd probably catch the emotion in the poem a little bit better, because then I would know, I would have it memorized, so my actual emotion of how I'm feeling would actually come out at that point. But I'm just going to read the poem anyway. I don't have a name for it yet. I'm thinking maybe I don't know. I'll tell you what I kind of was thinking to name it, but I don't really have a name for it just yet. All right, here it is. I always try to remember a time when I was happy before you. And as I flip through the memories in my mind, like that really good page turner, I messed up. Like I said, I don't have it memorized yet. I'm going to start over. I always try to remember a time when I was happy before you. And as I flip through the memories in my mind, like that really good page turner, that story you can't seem to put down because you want to know what's going to happen next. Yeah, you understand, right? But all I see are unfamiliar faces with forgotten names and misplaced faith. So I guess I can say there was happiness, right? But just like everybody else, there were good days as well as bad. But let's forget about my happiness before you. Let's talk about the Category 10 hurricane I survived called you. 4,249 days, 6 hours, 33 minutes, and 19 seconds. Nope, 20. That's how long you lasted. You rained on my parade constantly for days. Don't get me wrong. You allowed me to set up my hopes. Most times you would help. You would get me up. Most times you helped. You would get me up real high, then leave me hanging. You blew me in so many different directions, I started to lose my way. No GPS to help me back to point J. Just in case you were wondering. Hi, my name is Jay. Now back to what I was saying. Night after night, I cried, hoping things would change, praying you would give me a few long-lasting sunny days. But instead, all you brought was wind and rain. Every once in a while, even some hail. But I believed there would be better days, so I stayed. And every day I would start the process all over again. Set up, get rained on, cry for a better day, repeat. Pathetic, you say. Till the day, sometime around my birthday, when I finally understood the words you once said to me. Shows how much you matter. Was exactly how you truly felt. Because now your actions told me how strong the winds really were. On day 4018, I decided it was time to pack up and go. Hope had no place there anymore. Dark clouds followed me everywhere for a while. then there was sun. It took a hurricane like you to show me I didn't need to be told I was beautiful. But it doesn't hurt to hear, right? It took a hurricane like you for me to love myself more than I love others. I found my happiness in me. When they told you that what doesn't kill you makes you stronger, they lied. Because that girl died, but that made me stronger. God never gives us more than what we can handle. He put me through Hurricane U just so I could be the me I am today. And believe it or not, these are happy days. So I might not remember my happiness before you, but I can't forget my happiness now, and I refuse to lose my happiness going forward. Now, there are a few things that I'm going to change about that poem. Just because I want it to flow a little bit better. But that's where my mind was apparently at that time, I guess. Or I guess it was something that I needed to say to believe it. I don't know what it was, but this situation was about 3 years ago, and old wounds heal, or wounds heal and become old wounds. I've moved on. I'm over it. I wish people nothing but happiness. 'Cause I'm happy. I'm living life, Bye.